Silence. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man is by silence. Friends, Acharya Chanakya also said that the person who has understood what to say when and how much to speak, no one can stop him from being successful. Just like an arrow that is shot from the mother never comes back. Similarly, the words that come out of the mouth never come back. Your words can become your strength as well as your weakness. Just being silent at the right time can save you from many problems. At the same time, just one word spoken by you can create problems for you. Still, many people use their tongue to show themselves as wise, while many great voice geniuses and great kings have already said that the real power is hidden in silence, because wise and successful people know when, where, and where to speak. So that is why we will tell you such 6 benefits of silence, with which not only today, but from now onwards, you will learn when, where, and how to speak, and you will speak only as much as you need to speak. Silence confuses your opponent until everyone in the room is 100% calm. Don't say anything and just wait. Everyone's attention will start increasing towards you as to why he is not saying anything. Their expectations will start increasing. Slowly, everyone will start wondering what he is thinking. Friends, this is not a manipulation technique, but a sense of correct timing. And when you feel that now everyone is quiet and everyone's attention is on listening to you, then start speaking. The greatest warrior, Samson, has defeated thousands of enemies with the power of his silence. Many times, he used to put his enemies into a deep thinking state by just being silent. He said that when you remain silent, you make your enemies uncomfortable, where they just start thinking about you. What is your plan? What are you going to do next? What will be your next task? All this has to be given to Fox from your goal, and you win. Sasu said that, well, one must speak and one must not speak. The one who knows when to speak and when not to speak always wins. Silence builds laser shot, Fox. Buddha said that before you speak, let your words pass through the gates of these 3 questions. First, is there any value in what you are saying? Second, is it necessary for you to speak now? Third, will these words create any difference, or will people hear it from one ear and let it go out from the other? You will not get the answer to these 3 deep questions by talking to someone. Rather, when you are in a silent state, your focus will go to these questions and you will be able to learn to use better words. Silence and focus both come together. If you can think, you cannot speak. If you are speaking, you cannot think. Speaking and thinking can never happen together. People who speak a lot just speak. Their buttons have no value. They speak at different times. Thousands of thoughts pass through a person's mind due to emotions. People who speak a lot bring any thought on their tongue, which only creates problems in their life. Whereas the focus of those who remain silent is filled. They are able to understand well whatever they are thinking. Many thoughts also come to their mind. Many such things have come which they can speak, but they remain silent and structure all their random thoughts properly, and speak only then, when it is important for them to speak. Silence is what gets people's attention. If you have ever been in a group situation, a meeting, or you are sitting in a classroom, then you must have experienced how silence catches people's attention. When the teacher is speaking, giving a lecture, your mind suddenly gets distracted. You start thinking about different things. You start talking to your friend sitting next to you. The teacher's voice is playing in the background. But as soon as the teacher stops speaking and notices you talking and looks at you silently, your attention automatically goes to that silence. A signal goes to your brain that something has happened, and your attention automatically goes to the teacher. That why has she become silent? This is what happens everywhere in our daily life. You must have also noticed that when you are speaking, many times people do not pay any attention to you. But as soon as you become silent, suddenly everyone's attention comes towards you and they come and ask you what happened. You do not talk these days. Silence builds trust. Trust is very important to build relationships with people, to make connections with people better than you. And to win anyone's trust, you must tell them your story. You can make the other person laugh by just speaking and telling your thoughts. You can impress him. He may start liking you as well, but he will not be able to trust you so soon, unless you develop the habit of listening to him. If your mother is asking why it is more important to listen than to speak, then this question should be asked like why it is more important to listen than to spend. It's not that easy to listen to people. it is not that easy to understand them. To collect maximum information about the environment around you and the people, it is very important to sharpen your observing and listening skills, and that happens only and only with the help of silence. When most people meet someone, they just start talking about how good their life is or how big their problem is. To remain silent, even for a small fear, makes them feel uncomfortable. That is why they just keep on talking. Only those who are successful and powerful people, you would have never heard them speak much. Rather, they ask questions to the other person, know about their elders, and listen to them. And when you listen to someone carefully, it feels very important to the other person. They feel that you value them. That is why you are listening to them. And this increases the trust between you two. Silence builds strength. Friends, the truth is that most of us do not like silence at all, and we are scared of it, because we equate silence with loneliness, because we want people to always see us. We all want people's attention, and to get attention, we speak, and the intention behind our silence is that the other person likes us, and we want to look good in their eyes. That is why we speak and tell them all our good things. Silence scares us, that if we remain silent, the other person's attention may go to our role, and that person may not be able to observe us properly, because deep inside we all know that we are not perfect. And by avoiding silence, we are hiding the truth from people. By living this false life, we become weaker from within, and silence acts like a mirror in our life. When we are silent, we come in contact with our true self, which is who we are in reality, and we are able to see the truth that we do not need people's validation to be happy. No matter how well someone behaves with us, insults us, says anything to us, or ignores us, it does not make any difference to our reality. Silence gives us the strength to not feel alone with ourselves, but by spending time with ourselves in silence, which increases our self-esteem and confidence a lot. Silence helps in negotiation. When you remain silent and do not speak much, then both your strengths and weaknesses remain hidden from people, due to which no one can harm you or seduce you. By being silent, you put a protective shield over your character, and no one knows what kind of person is behind this silent personality. Due to this silence of yours, your enemies never leave you, and your enemies never attack you. When the person in front is silent, the only thing that comes to your mind is what is he thinking. Turn away from this, and let the person in front think what are you thinking. But take an example. When you are in an interview, and the discussion is about your salary, the person in front has offered you an amount, but you want a higher salary than that. Then never answer immediately. Wait for some fear. Remain silent for some fear. Be uncomfortable. Nobody likes silence. They will definitely say something to end it, and knowingly or unknowingly they will reveal some information which can harm you. You can get some benefit done for yourself and get your point across. If you found this video helpful, please like it and click the subscribe button to support the channel's growth. Also, turn on notifications so you don't miss upcoming videos. If you want us to make videos on any other topics or problems, please let us know in the comments, and we will try to cover them.